Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 746. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris Al. What's up, Chris?
If you just came from that everything show, we apologize.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What is up, Steampunk Star Raisin?
Of AmberStreet.com. Let me whore myself out at least one time.
And there goes the ratings. All right, Daniel.
Oh,
Daniel-san.
oh no.
Daniel-san.
No, it's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Daniel.
Since
You
when
think
is or a swear
Hi,
word?
Daniel. Daniel, unmute. Daniel, hi. Unmute, Daniel. Unmute, damn it!
Daniel, you copy. We can't hear you.
Daniel!
Daniel.
Can you hear us?
Daniel!
I don't know where I am. Okay.
Oh,
Daniel is having a conversation with someone else while we're doing a podcast. Technical difficulties. Okay, what's up, Gloria?
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Ray?
Daniel,
I'm back.
on you.
oh, you cut me out.
All right. All right.
Hello.
What's up, Scott?
Nada.
Okay, so
Let's start again.
let's take it down.
Yay! Daniel's back.
What?
I've been having technical difficulties here.
All right.
Hello.
Let's take it down a notch. Little bit. All right.
Have some tea.
We'll
Little
take it
coffee
down.
tea.
What's the matter with you? You've all developed a fault. You're all
We're Dave Ravage.
All right.
We're all
So
gonna face the Raven.
We're gonna talk about the Sonic
Too soon.
Sonic Truffle.
Sonic Trail.
wow.
Sonic
Trail.
Royal. Now you said it wrong.
The Sonic Device.
Royal.
I'm just gonna let my director take over. There you go, director.
Okay, hello everybody. We're on this show. We're going to talk about the some of the pictures that have been released. Of course, it's a little bit of a rehashing because we showed the picture and we talked about it a little bit there. But yes, we thought it looked like the Starship Enterprise at one point, but now we've got confirmation that people are calling it a trial, a Sonic trial, meaning a little shovel. I said it wrong.
It's Sonic Trail.
Trowel.
Oh, I don't know. I
Same
can't pronounce
difference.
it right because now you got me all like not saying it right.
Well, anybody who is
But it makes
watching in England has just turned off this podcast.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Well, I'm from England, so they probably turned off because of me.
30 dislikes to follow. All right.
Yes, because it's basically a shovel for her to use since she's an archaeologist, is what, a lot of people are saying.
And she also used it to hold that hand.
It's like a spade.
Yes, there you go. Some say that she got a little bit of her grandfather, and so she's like gardening. Brian will.
Yes. Or she also uses it to comb her hair. Right.
Picking her hair.
To get any weeds out.
But I also want to talk about the little Christmas reel thing.
We saw a couple of clips.
Yeah.
I'm going to
A
try.
Dr. Smile. She pulled her cape down and her hood of her cape down, and he's like this big smile on his face.
She also said something that
Yes,
would make
it's
this
in
show
the window.
rated R.
Yeah, we can't say that part. What are you doing? What is he doing?
Oh,
I have no idea.
It's my QR code. I was just being
Okay.
silly.
What?
It's a QR code. It's encrypted.
Are you like a Pokemon Go, but you're a Steampunk Go? Is that what you are? Okay.
A few years
What he
ago,
says,
I made
what do you think?
I made leaflets with QR codes as a sticker.
Okay.
And I'm just
He
being
said-
silly.
okay, here's the
You could
dialogue.
probably, if I hold it right, you could probably scan it with your QR code
I don't
scanner.
have a scanner.
You can download an app to any smartphone. You download a QR
Okay.
code scanner, and then you can optically scan. You don't actually have to print it. You can scan it.
It
from
looks
the
like a 5-year-old Gallifreyan created that. All right.
Steampunk
Well, no.
use QR.
Okay,
Yeah,
back
I
to
like
real
QR
Whovians.
Anyway,
Back to real
real
Whovians.
The
Whovians.
doctor says, so, by the way, what do you think? And she's like, what? And he's like, my new body. And she's like, it's great, but I haven't seen, I just saw the face. Or she's like, I don't know, I just saw the face. So it's like, hello.
Yeah, so far. Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
So that implies that the others, she has
It's
seen
family
those
fun
things.
at its
Like,
best.
hello. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Family fun, Moffat style.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness. Saucy.
Yeah, I know.
Saucy River.
Welcome to
It was
the
adorable, though. It was adorable. It's okay because they're the white show was okay.
Right.
Quite saucy,
Keep
but
telling yourself that,
adorable.
Gloria.
So saucy, but so adorable because they're the cutest. In my
Right.
opinion, so.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so
Ah.
okay, here's the thing now. Do we know anything else about the Christmas special? Is there anything
5
else?
p.m. It's going to be on at 5 p.m. That's
Okay.
a little early.
Well,
And
I don't
Is-
know if they mean that like UK time or if that's like...
well, I was saying to Sally that after the finale this Saturday, more than likely we will probably have the trailer
Yeah.
to the Christmas special, unless they want to make us wait, which I doubt because they already had their Children in Need, and it wasn't anything to do with Doctor Who but Star Wars. So I think that they will show us the trailer.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us. Now, what else do we... Yeah.
Also, Joe, Ripper has said on an interview at the Rhode Island Comic Con, she said something about the her time with Capaldi and stuff, and she's like she hinted some stuff and spoilers and all that kind of stuff. She said something like the way she said it kind of implied that she's not done, or said something because one fan said, "What is your favorite episode that you did so far?" And she's like, well, she's like, instead of saying, well, up to date of the ones that aired, no, she says, well, I don't know because I'm not done yet. She's like, and this was after she had basically got finished with the Christmas. So it's like, was that like a hint that maybe, or maybe like she didn't quite realize she kind of let it slip that she's not gonna be done after the Christmas?
Maybe.
So, I don't know. I was hoping. I'm like, oh, I hope that's what that means.
If not, we could always say, Alex Kingston lied!
I had a question.
So it's the Kingston lied.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go. Go on in.
That's a nice
My
picture of them,
question
too.
is, because I'm about a season behind on Doctor Who, and I don't care if there's spoilers. You could talk about it. I've only seen the first episode of season 9, but the
companion died.
I know. Daniel already told me. I already know.
Daniel.
Anyway, but I mean, but she appears in the next episode in the diner episode, so she's not dead completely. She's in the doctor's downstream.
He had to make breakfast.
Well, yeah, but who's going to be the new companion? Does anybody have any word
Not
on
yet.
that?
They've actually put up the information of the type that they want, but they haven't released.
Yeah, we have basically.
You don't think it's going to be Macy Williams? You don't think she'll do it?
No.
I think that if they did, she would have to wear bulletproof vests throughout the whole time because she killed Clara. So, yeah, I don't think
Macy Williams killed Claire?
No, just her tattoo did, and it was really ugly, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
And the doctor
so is everybody.
Basically, the doctor told her if she gets within 78 light years of him, he's gonna eviscerate her.
Right. She basically got this alien tattoo. and she said she didn't want it, so she gave it to like Riggsy, and then Riggsy didn't want it, he gave it to Clara, but then the tattoo kills you because a bird squawks because he doesn't like the tattoo either.
And that's what killed Clara.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that's not her fault because she didn't know that it was going to go to Clara.
No, she knew.
Oh, she knew.
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's actually Clara's fault. It's her own fault.
And Shilda is behind the Doctor dying 17 billion times. And he just copied himself in a 3D copy.
Well, I mean, he'll see you again in 25 billion years.
Well, actually, you're right. He did. But not 25 billion years. I think it was
17 billion.
17. Oh, so you saw. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I talked about it with Daniel. I got the clip notes from Daniel. I didn't actually.
Cool clip notes.
Me and Daniel, we talk a lot off the air.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is this?
I got the clip
Sally
notes.
just regenerated into Danette.
Well, I mean, I was trying to watch some of the episodes on Footlocker, but there's so much.
Wait, they're twins.
It's so slow, and a lot of times I don't have a good internet connection, and I'm not able to watch the episodes. So that's the reason why I'm
back, Danette.
Welcome.
How are you? How was vacation?
So I leave it to Daniel to keep me up to date.
I've got a question. You know, in that prologue of Hypnosis of the Christmas special, where do you think it says that they've gone to a place where it says that he's gone to a place where he doesn't want to go. Where do you think that is?
He's been avoiding a long time.
Yeah, so is that
a lot of people
Trenzalore
think it's the
Don't they say that in every couple episodes that Moffat does? Like he's going to someplace he doesn't want to
Maybe
go.
he's going to Gallifrey.
Like Trent.
No, he's going to Gallifrey now.
People are saying it's how it's Drillium, but I don't believe that. I mean, yes, he would be avoiding it because it means the last time he'll see River, but I don't think it's this. I don't think it's going to be on the Christmas episode.
I don't think Matt Smith got to take her to the stinging.
No, I think he was on his way. And
something happened.
Curtis took him where he needed.
I think.
Where he wanted to go.
Isn't the Doctor still married technically to River Song?
Yes.
Okay,
well,
maybe
he's wearing the ring.
Well, maybe he'll get divorced.
Wait.
I hope
maybe he'll get divorced from River Song.
Well, wait.
And then he'll marry Missy.
She's married to a car door. She's married to a car door.
Time out.
Wow.
Time out.
All right.
I'm gonna mute everybody. Time out. I think the marriage was over because he was flirting with Clara because she was dead. But now the timey-wimey thing is she's not dead.
But maybe they'll have to redo it, Joe, and that will like. Wow, yeah.
Maybe the husbands of River Song has nothing to do with the Doctor. That's from a male perspective.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would love to see the Doctor hooked up with Missy and have some transgender bender babies.
You keep saying the same stuff.
Oh, God.
Joe, here's a theory that I heard.
Hold on.
Babies. Yeah, anyway.
Good.
The theory that someone said, and I kind of liked it, was that the guy that's in the robot, uniform, that he's like wanting to attack or whatever. I forgot whose planning was it. They said the two guys, but I can't remember which one's is actually in the suit of the robot. But that he attacks because she accidentally gets married to him. It's sort of like how the marriage between Amy when they were under the bed hiding. And she's like, I said yes, I didn't know it was a proposal or whatever, that kind of thing. So it's an accidental kind of marriage. And because of that, she's like, she lets him know no, and he gets upset, and that's why he's trying to attack everybody. And then the Doctor comes and like helps her get out of that situation. And that's why it says husbands of Riversong. Because one's by accident and one's like the official one.
So it wasn't that the husbands are the doctors.
But I still believe it might be like a kind of a play on words, kind of like a ambiguous kind of like trying to make us think it's like she's got more than one, but no.
Right.
What do you say, the same one over and over and over.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it could be either one. I mean, we don't really know.
Now, what about the guy from Time Angels that died? Remember that guy? Wasn't he like
the cleric, the Father Octavian?
Father Octavian. What was he?
He did say he wasn't really dating her, the doctor seemed jealous or kind of like, are you dating? Kind of thing.
He asked them if they're married.
And and then he's like, and then he was asking her, and then she was like playing along, pretending like he was, and then she was just doing it to kind of get a raise out of the doctor.
Right.
Because it was working and he was getting annoyed by it. Right. And then the guy told the truth, that he's just there to kind of keep her in line because he has to, like, make sure she doesn't run away and stuff, because he's he's like assigned to be her brother's keeper, basically. Keeper.
Like a professional stalker.
Well, I think if that episode was taking place now, I think the doctor would punch that guy.
So, like, do you think Peter Capaldi's going to embrace her as a wife, or, like, he's going to be serious about that?
Did you see the look on his face when he was
He looked very happy about it, actually.
Yeah.
I never seen him smile like that.
So, yeah.
Come to me, baby.
I think it's going to be a good Christmas special, I think.
Stephen Moffat even said on these like little snippets of dialogue he's given about it, he said that now they're like, it's not as weird, because a lot of people think it's kind of weird that the age difference between.
It was weird.
But with this one, it's like they're appropriate age, and so it's like now they're really could get down to like the glory years of like the Doctor and River, traveling and stuff like that. It's like it's like freaking me out every time I hear that. Read those little snippets.
Wait a minute. Well, never mind. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Oh, actually,
let me guess.
There's some people here that haven't heard my Doctor Who Jessica Jones theory.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Okay, I have a theory that David Tennant and Jessica Jones, a.k.a. the Purple Man, or a.k.a. Kilgrave, he's actually the clone of the Doctor that went and was trapped in that other universe with Rose. And because he's got the DNA of Donna Noble in him, it mutated his DNA with the Time Lord DNA, and it drove him in
the bad guy.
And made him evil, and gave him superpowers of mind control.
Well,
that's why it could
be.
After Rose dies, and he's upset about it, so he becomes evil.
Or it could be
Rose dies for some reason, and he gets upset. But I think that the timey-wimey thing with the DNA of Donna Noble and Time Lord DNA mix, it mutated, gave him superpowers. Now he's got the superpower of mind control.
If you look at Kilgrave, you kind of think, all right, that's like John Sims' Master, where he was mind controlling everybody. And what would happen if the Master of John Sim regenerated and took David Tennant's face? That would be Kilgrave, basically.
Yeah.
So Harold Saxon as David Tennant, boom, that's Kilgrave. And I got to say that I do like the Doctor Who references. Jessica Jones. Don't blink or you're dead. Blink. That, the Sonic car, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff I missed too. I'm sure, but you could tell that they're also fans too. The writers and the producers and the directors. They're very excited about that. I do want to say something about the Purple Man, but I don't want it to spoil for anybody who didn't see the end. Did everybody see?
I haven't seen the end. I've only seen up to episode 7.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until everybody's because I have to give you guys a little education about the Purple Man. So we will talk about that, or whoever's seen it already. Put your name on this side, and I'll tell you.
Well, at least we have the sonic screwdriver back.
Yes, I will tell you on your Facebook what I know. So, but I am glad that David Tennant with Marvel Comics, Marvel Netflix Studios, everything. So that's fantastic.
No, it's good to see him back in a major role.
This is turning into the Everything show now.
No. It's related because David Tennant. I guess. But,
well, it's related to my weekly-based theory.
Right. I know.
We would not talk about the.
Right. And it just
we
happened.
We talk about the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies on here. I know that.
We're not talking about that. All right.
Exactly.
So where do you think they've gone then? Which is the place where do you think he's not wanting to go?
What do you mean?
Like in the hypnosis where it says he's been avoiding it. Which planet do you think it is, or
You
what?
know what? I don't even listen to that because this happened. I don't know how many times that the doctors
Yeah.
want to go.
And that synopsis is terrible.
Just stop using
You know
that
why?
stupid line.
You know why? Because they say, will whatever his name is survive till the end. It's like, why would they ask us that? Because we don't even know the person. Why would we care?
Yeah.
We don't know the character yet. So it's like that synopsis was terrible.
It's like the Doctor's name,
Whoever
where he's
wrote
got
it.
so many.
Right.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is the river thing is people are gonna like the Christmas special way better than the finale. I'm having a feeling about
Me
this.
too. I'm like, wow.
It's gonna break the ice, and that Christmas special is gonna decide because Moffat's gonna look at this Christmas special.
Just leave it connected here.
What's that?
Yeah. Is your charger not working?
Hold on.
Someone's there.
All right. I'm going to say that Moffat is going to look at the ratings for the Christmas special. He's going to look at it as a whole. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You, the fans, can control the direction of Doctor Who by your ratings, okay? So, of course, everybody's going to watch the finale and everybody's going to watch the Christmas special. But I suggest you judge them both, okay? And whatever way you want Moffat to go, you let him know because he does listen to fans.
Yeah, he does.
I think that River, as a staple in the 12th Doctor's life, I think she should appear multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would put her as the companion of the 12th.
Wow,
The entire season. Okay? And the reason why she turned down the 11th in Angels Take Manhattan is because she's a companion of the 12th.
Yeah.
She will be, or whatever. I mean,
Or will be.
I really want to see her as the companion of the 12th.
I do.
Let her be the companion the whole season.
Yeah, because then she'd be like an official, like, not just a...
Yeah, don't even worry about getting don't even worry about getting a companion. Get her.
Yes.
Do we have any...
I'm actually hoping this might actually make people like her more, because there's some that really hate her.
I had a
I
question.
want to help them to kind of soften to her and stuff.
And the last episode with her, he could take her to the singing towers.
Well, I had a question.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yes, Chris. Steampunk.
I haven't watched that much of the classic Doctor Who. I mean, I'm only really familiar from 1996 on. Has the Doctor ever had a male companion?
Oh, yeah.
Of course he
Yeah.
did.
He's had two.
Yeah, I mean, in the new Doctor Who, it's always a female.
Chesterton, the first companions.
He had like 6 or 7.
Jimmy McCrimmon, yeah.
Okay.
Turlo.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, for some reason, they've never had a male companion in the new Doctor Who. I found that.
Well,
They did. The Rory and Mickey.
Yeah, Rory. And
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, he was
Captain Jack.
he was more like the
Captain Jack.
boyfriend tag along.
No, listen, he traveled in the TARDIS. You can't say that. He was in Stolen Earth, Journey's End. He was in the Girl in the Fireplace. No, he's
Well, like a solo male companion,
No.
not with the girlfriend boyfriend thing. That's what it felt like.
Well,
Anyway,
I mean,
you know what I mean.
There's never been just other than Rory being with the 11th looking for
Oh,
Amy.
okay.
There's
Well,
never.
Captain Jack really a companion? He was only on for like a couple episodes.
No, he was a companion. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Have we had any more ideas about what's going to split the universe yet, or not?
Not really. And I think we should talk about something else because we already exhausted.
Yeah.
Maybe like a rehashing.
I think we need River. I think we need, if not full River season, half a River season.
Yeah.
And, she could be the one pushing to go into the Singing Towers, and then he has to take her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one doesn't know about the Singing Towers yet.
It could be all about him, like, keeping on, like, not, like, no, not this time. Not this
I want to see a Weeping Angel Neil Gaiman episode.
time. Yeah.
I want Mark Gatiss to bring back the Jaggeroth.
Oh, yeah.
I want Stephen Moffat to bring back the Sea Devils.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a villain for the Doctor that I want Toby Jones to return as the Dream Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, here's one. Here's a good idea.
Patrick Stewart as the Celestial Toymaker.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
Me too.
Ben Kingsley as the Meddling Monk.
Ooh.
That's a good shout.
And Tom Hiddleston could play the Great Intelligence, like a new version or whatever.
And
Vanguard.
sometime in the
Well,
future.
Valyard. The Valyard. Tom
And-
Hiddleston, the Valyard.
Yes.
And William
sometime in the
Shatner as the
future-
new Doctor.
What?
And William
sometime
Shatner as the new Doctor.
Gloria, what's it?
And then sometime in the future, Charles Dance as the master.
What?
I'm not sure about
Dance
that.
as the
You're
master
$50
eventually.
million.
You're breaking up, Gloria. What did you say again? I'm sorry. One more time.
And eventually Charles Dance as the master.
Yes, we have to have Charles Dance as the master. I agree.
That's my fan casting for him.
I want the Candyman back. I want a Halloween Doctor Who episode.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
do
yeah.
you, what about like the end of time? That there should be one on the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Here's a good
Yeah.
Halloween episode. I think I've got it here. Whether it's River or his companion, they get it in their head that the Doctor didn't leave Gallifrey because of what they've been claiming, but either he or his granddaughter had committed genocide, and they assume the Doctor's trying to kill her or the companion. And to top it off, you know how in video games you've got that multi-game thing where you got like a top and a bottom? When they want to have it be their POV, they have it as split screen, so you're seeing it as their view and the actual view.
Like the Incredible Hulk movie?
Something like that.
Like comic book, like
Yeah.
lines?
Yeah, the line, so you can see their view and the genuine view. And you know how in dreams, you're meeting somebody and they don't look like that person, or you're walking through your hometown and it doesn't look like that place, but it
Right.
feels like that place. That's the way the alternate view of the Doctor could be.
Or they could explore the Dream Realm.
Yep.
That the Dream Realm is technically a pocket universe to our universe, where in the Dream Realm, that store is not there. There's other things. Like, if you ever have a dream of your home or your
Yes.
town,
Yes.
and you're like, you could have this recurring dream where it's totally different map of the area, and you're like, why is this familiar?
It's the
But
Bernstein dimension.
Bernstein Bears, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of the Baron, or the Berenstein instead of the Bernstein.
But those dreams are interesting. Yeah, that could be they could explain that the dreamscape is like we travel to a pocket mindscape or
Dream
something.
Lord could have a buddy called Morpheus.
Morpheus machine. Yeah.
Yes. No,
Valeyard on Halloween.
just an individual called Morpheus.
Please say no to Sleep No More 2.
Yes.
Just
no.
can we stop
Yeah.
that?
I don't want to see it either.
No. No.
I'm not being rude. Nothing can save that episode now.
Okay, listen, please.
A question.
All you fans, right? If you don't want to see Sleep No More 2, every time you wake up or if you do a video with something in your eye, say you got Gatiss in your eye. That's it.
Moffat, listen to me.
That's
You
it.
gotta do a
Okay.
whole season based on Sleep No More. That's the whole season. Everything.
Gatiss-
Sleep
Gatiss
No More.
will
2, 3,
never-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With
I
the
love
Christmas
Mark
special.
Gatiss. but he will hate it when everybody's like, I got gators in my eye, because then he'll never do a sequel to that. That's terrible.
Imagine if the doctor. Imagine if the doctor said that I've got gators in my eye.
I have a question, and this could apply to old or new Doctor Who for anybody here, because I'm not that familiar with old Doctor Who, of course. There's always a character in every sci-fi series that somebody hates. Like in Star Wars, it's Jar Jar.
Turlo. I hated Turlo.
Turlo? Okay. Is that for
Turlo. He was a backstabbing, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Okay. Okay. Well,
he dealt with the Black Guardian, and he was a backstabbing. I don't know why the Doctor didn't dump him somewhere. I hated Turlo. Turlo was a piece of garbage. I did not like Turlo.
The thing that's very pondering for me is
Turlo, man.
In the new Doctor Who, I can't really think of a character that I dislike. I really can't.
I hated Turlo, man. I was like throwing rocks. I hated Turlo. Hated.
Pink on the couch.
Yeah.
I love Pink. I love Danny Pink.
Save the Danny Pink. Save the Danny Pink. Honestly, there was a companion that I wanted to croak. It was Turlo. Just like some people want Clara to die, I wanted Turlo to be done. And
why do people hate Clara so much? I liked Clara.
I liked Clara.
I did too.
Yeah, because Moffat got her into too much.
Yeah, because she
does. They turned her into more like the Doctor, and the Doctor was supposed to be the.
And it was a little bit.
They were teasing with her being the female Doctor. There was that one episode where he was trapped in the TARDIS.
You know what it is?
He had the sonic screwdriver, and I thought that was a cool episode.
She's a young actress, but by making her what he made her in Series 8 and Series 9, he like aged her like 15 years. If you think about it, because her demeanor, her attitude, it was getting old. It was getting like she was not the 26-year-old or whatever. She was like 40. I mean, she was acting like the Doctor. I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't like it.
Well,
I didn't like that she was
in such a shorter time. It made sense to me.
I love the Clara from the Asylum of the Daleks. I absolutely love the Clara from Snowman. I wish she would have been the companion above.
Well, I guess she'll have that Clara back again because you'll have the Clara in the diner that's in the time stream or something.
And
not the same one from the Victorian one because the Victorian one died.
So I really
another echo.
I like Clara.
I mean, it'll be a fresh innocent Clara without.
We don't know what that Clara is.
Well, exactly. Yeah, it could be a younger, like the same Clara, Clara, but just earlier before his.
Or it could be another Clara with a different name. It could be someone who looks like her, and it's just coincidence.
Yeah.
Could be. That's interesting. I wish I had cable TV.
Seriously, everybody has a twin in this world. Someone that looks like that.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I see twin, Gloria?
Huh?
I see my. Do you have a twin? Nearly said.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh, no. I mean, there's somewhere in their world that someone that is like me, but not a literal one.
I have a twin every time I look in the mirror.
That's good. That's good.
All right. On that note, gang, I think we're done for the Whovians cast. So take care. Bye for now.